Sensational.
I'm really like I'm on like with a W. Like I'm on.
What if Summer comes to you, as pretty as she is, and says, "Mom, I want to be a city girl"?
She ain't gonna be no city girl.
Summer ain't allowed to be no city girl?
I want her raised totally different. Like I really want her to just be like, like level-headed, a schoolgirl. I kind of was raised different, so I don't want to raise her up how I was raised. So, I'm a city girl. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but I don't want that.
So she's saying that she wants to live the lifestyle, but she thinks that it does not reflect onto her daughter. She needs to understand, you're out here promoting it to the younger girls. The younger girls are going to remind you what you're saying, not really your daughter, but the apple never falls too far from the tree.
In sickness. And in health. To love. Cherish. And to obey.
We didn't talk about that one in counseling.
We did talk about that in counseling. Yes, we did. So you want me to repeat that again? You want to just keep going?
I think we can keep going.
All right.
All right, this is a reminder to the guys out there. The way that a woman is while you're in the relationship is going to amplify once you get in the relationship, especially a marriage, because she already approves that she's going to get away with what she wants to get away with, but there is going to be a standard whenever it comes to you. If guys are still following the fairy tale of what you're seeing like Beauty and the Beast and the cartoons when you were younger, hoping that you get this fairy tale love, that fairy tale love doesn't exist. And that seems to be the main thing that people cannot come to a conclusion, is that love has to be earned. If love is not earned, it's always one overpowering the other. That means that one likes the other more than the other likes them, in a form of desperation. What she's doing is taking advantage of this guy being desperate by forcing him to be a man that she wants him to be, while she's not going to be the woman that he's expecting. This is why I say to guys, never use the word love until she has proven herself that she is going to love you. A lot of you guys will tell a woman, I love you the way you look, I love how nice you are, but you are expecting her to be loyal. You're expecting her to act like the woman she wants you to be. Make sure she's acting like you're the woman that you want her to be before you start saying love. And definitely don't be looking to get married.
Said that women were naive when they're younger, right? So it must be their fault that they're falling for assholes, huh? Because they don't know any better? Damn. Right? Didn't you just say that young women are naive?
Oh, she got you, Mark. Who said that? Who said that?
Ooh. Can I get a sound, please? Thank you. Auntie!
Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and use that 18-year-old thing. Let's say I decide to go rob a gas station. I didn't know I'd go to jail for a very serious felony and do some serious time, and the FBI is probably going to investigate it because it might be FBI insured. I'm going to go to jail for 10 years federal time. But it happened. But guess what? The system holds me accountable, regardless of the fact that I was naive and didn't know what the consequences would be.
No.
Same exact thing. If you're an adult as a female, you pick who you have sex with, and therefore you must deal with the consequences of having sex with said individual, regardless of your knowledge at the time.
No, is it fair? No, life is not fair.
Once again, Myron's always shutting the women down with straight facts. Women think that they can be forgiven because they go a history of being forgiven. You have to understand, men are always weak whenever it comes to a woman. So a woman lives majority of her life with men chasing her and with men being nice to her, that they start to live life through a different lens where they don't have to be accountable based off the amount of people that like them. They think it's a popularity contest, that the more popular they are, the more forgiving they're going to be. So they can say women are going to make naive decisions and men are just supposed to forgive them, or the world's supposed to forgive them because they're young. It's excusable, but in reality, it's not excusable, because if you get out there and you make the bad decisions, the world isn't forgiven and you don't get a participation trophy whenever it comes to life, even though women are under that impression. When it comes to a man is always accountable. He realizes that things are going to be accountable based off his actions, but most women can't see that because they always have somebody around them to help them play victim. In other words, they have people around them that are more forgiving. That's how society tries to treat women, is that they can be forgiving for their actions. But I think we're going into the new world order where most women now realize they're going to have to be accountable for everything that they do.
Cheat on your girl or snitch on your homeboy.
Oh shit! Damn, what you said? You can't even put me on this. You're about to get me in trouble. Nope. Cheat on my girl or snitch on my homeboy? Damn. I ain't no snitch, man. Listen, my girl will understand. If she loves me, she'll understand and still put her best foot forward, because I would do the same. You know what I mean? So that's the type of man I am. Hey, don't put her in this video, because my girl at home, all right? All right? Don't get me in no trouble, all right?
Seems like a simple question to ask. Snitch on your boy or cheat on your girlfriend? In my opinion, like he said, he would just cheat. For one, women are more forgiving and they always know that they're in competition with another woman whenever it comes to their man. Whenever it comes to snitching with your boy, 9 times out of 10, you've been there with him doing some dirt. Always show loyalty to your bros. The only time you start to put the bros over the hoes is when she's showing you the loyalty and you've met her, been with her long enough to establish.
Which zodiac signs have the biggest?
Aquarius. Aquarius, for sure. I have at least had over like 10 Aquariuses that have huge. Like it's a known thing, and when I speak to other like my female friends, they all say their Aquarius person had the best D and the biggest and the most toxic as well.
So which zodiac sign has the smallest?
Cancer.
Oh.
Cancer would definitely be like number 1 in the smallest. Then Libra. Oh my God, yes. Libra men are very feminine, usually little D energy for sure.
Yeah.
And I feel like next comes up Scorpio. Scorpio always say like, oh, they're so great in bed. They always have a small D, always. And I'm just always like, when I see things online about Scorpios, I'm just like, you guys have the smallest. I don't know why, but they just do.
Okay, so Aquarius, hit us up. I don't know about the other ones.
He has a problem where he thinks that my family is too involved in our personal business. Because I come from a large Hispanic family, and yes, I brought 10 of them from Cleveland with me.
Whoa. All them people that holler, them your family?
Yeah, they're all from Cleveland.
Look at the guy. You see the guy?
See, my family's always been there for me, but he's like, I need some personal space. And I'm telling him, okay, go to the bedroom. They're coming over. And so I don't understand. Do you think he's really being a little bit overly sensitive when it comes to my family?
No, I think your husband is 100% correct.
He has a problem where
and that's absolutely correct. See, when a man gets married and he's in a relationship, you want to be the king of your household. When you're not the king of your household, you're going to feel a certain type of way. And that's what this guy is feeling in his relationship. You guys have to be careful with allowing a woman to control you. Without putting boundaries up, you're going to end up in this situation. This guy's in a situation where he's married to a woman who is constantly bringing her family around. She constantly wants to be around her family more than she wants to be around him. In my opinion, she's just married just to say that she's married. She's not truly into them, that she needs her family around her all the time in order to feel comfortable. But it's just to keep her company because maybe he doesn't have the right personality, but yet she was desperate. You come across these relationships a lot. And this is where women lose respect whenever it comes to a man, because when you get an inch, you take a mile. And that's what she's doing in this situation. She should have never married that man knowing that her family was going to be put over him, because now he's in a position where he cannot even enjoy the marriage. All right, guys, the next video we're going to get to is going to be a skit called Can I Have My Man Back? And this was a funny skit that I thought I'll throw in there. Someone sent it to me.
Put it in my mouth. Put it in my mouth. Hey, Callie! Hold on. I'll be back.
Now, you guys know this. Go back here. Go back here. We're going to go back. I just want you guys to peep game. We got one woman with 3 simps around, and she's telling him, hey, put the lollipop in her mouth. And the other girl is walking up calling her name. Now, if you guys ever seen Friday, this is similar to how Friday was, but it's just women.
Hey, Callie! Hold on. I'll be back. What's up?
I was at brunch the other day with my girls, you know, and they were tripping, and they said that I should come over here and ask you for my man back, but you know I wouldn't trip, but you know, that's why I'm here.
Which one?
All right, so the girl walks up to her and says, I was hanging out with my girlfriends the other day, and they said that I should come up to you and ask you if I can have my man back. She turns around and she says, which one?
The light-skinned one?
I think you're talking about you.
Oh. Yeah, come on.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean, I figure he both our man now, right? Since he cheated on me.
He did, huh?
Right.
Yeah, that's mommy now.
Baby, you good?
Man, I thought this skit was so funny. I had to react to it. There's really no message behind it. You have a lot of comedy skits like this online, and this is just one of the ones that made me laugh. Now we're going to get to the last video where a woman asks, she's saying, why is it that guys stare at us, but they never want to approach us? And then he answers. Let's get to it.
How do y'all stare us down so hard and then don't say nothing?
Hey guys, can I be the one? Can I tell her? Can I tell her? I'm gonna tell her. All right, I'm gonna tell her. It's your attitude. We've been telling y'all the attitude is garbage. It's fucked up. Your head is too big. We walk up to you, you got an attitude, you frowned all up. I got a man, or I ain't got no phone, and you got a phone in your back pocket. You know, just a fucked up attitude. So yeah, we staring because we interested. But we tired of that attitude. We ain't got time for that. You know, you want to put us on black. I said I had a man and all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's your attitude. How many times we gonna tell y'all? It's fucked up.
All right. I hear him. But you want to know how you ease a woman's attitude? Success. As a man, you got to make yourself powerful. You have to make yourself the king of your domain. The girl that you're trying to impress, 9 times out of 10, is not the girl that you need to be with. Once you start chasing your purpose creates character. It creates experiences to life. The more experiences that you have with life, the better it's going to be easier for you to navigate. And a woman is going to read that. A lot of women now look at men as robots because a lot of guys are doing robotic things. So to a woman, it's the same guy over and over again, just a different face. She is searching for the guy who is on his own plateau, who is going in his own direction, and her goal is to distract him into her direction. When you guys start automatically just going up to women and talking to them, stop and look at the setting that you're talking to them in. If you're talking to them in the club and you're talking to them at places where there's gatherings, she's already expecting it. If you're looking to approach a woman, try doing it in a grocery store. It's going to be way better than trying to approach a woman in a club, but you don't really need to approach nowadays. Nowadays, it's cut and dry. When you're on your purpose, she sees who's on their purpose and she sees who's not. And women are adjusted accordingly. Why? Because they can go make the money. So what am I trying to say? Women are looking for character out of a man more than they are the money. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you guys are able to get the message behind the video. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels. Hasta la vista.